Hey guys, it's the Chad, your C10 truck nerd. Well, earlier in the year I said I wanted to pick up 5 C10s in 2025, which was a stupid idea, but I've already picked up 4 so far and I've got several months left to go in the year. So today we're gonna go through and pick up number 5, which I don't need and I absolutely have no place to put, but it's gonna happen. Alrighty, well, I'm here with the enabler and we're heading about an hour from the house to go pick up this 5th truck of the year, even though he said it was a stupid idea.
Absolutely not.
I agree with him, but I'm living up to my word of getting the 5th truck. So hopefully they take the offer that I'm gonna give them for this thing. But
and then who gets to load it?
That guy. I gave him the guilt trip, so I feel bad. Almost.
No, you didn't. He's real excited.
I am. Hey, guess what color it is? Green. Why wouldn't it be green? That's the only thing I look at is green trucks.
What's the number of it? Like
1971 Chevy C10 long bed.
what is the code?
I don't know, the 504? I think it's 504 is olive. Not too shabby. Pretty straight. Alrighty, so it's a 1971 C10. Disc brakes up front. It is a leaf spring truck, which is not my favorite, but hey, it needs a bed floor for sure. Interiors to be desired. It does have the glove box and spid. Has a teeny bit of rust up on the eyebrow. It's not horrible. Definitely needs some floors, but it's pretty straight. Nice patina. Everything's still in the olive green. It's been resprayed once, but it's really pretty decent. I think we could do something pretty cool out of this one. Cool thing is, it's got 72 doors on it, even though it's a 1971, so it must have been a late build 71 to get those 72 doors on it. But really, I think we're gonna put an offer on it. It's not that price either, but this is gonna be a pretty cool truck. Well, so the bottom, it probably needs floor patches and inner and outer rockers. It needs both cab supports. They're pretty well shot, and lower part of the cab corners, but other than that, I think we can get away with this pretty dang cheap. Pretty good old truck. All right, this is Harold. He's the seller of the truck. Tell me a little bit about this 71 C10.
Well, it's just another one that we've run across. We have some people that are out here that come to us to say, hey, you know, we want to get rid of some of these vehicles. We don't want to see them crashed. It's in my heart, I want to make sure that I can give them a new home. If I had a place to keep them all, I would, but I can't. But I just want to make sure somebody else has an opportunity to get a hold of them before they're all gone.
Yeah, I think Harold and I are twins, so I think we're living the same life here too. So, what do you think? Should we get it?
You want an honest answer, or do you want you've got too many already? Actually, those are pretty honest answers.
Harold, let's not ask this guy, hey, should I buy your truck from you?
You know, I'd like that.
You know what? He said he's got more parts too.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
we better go home now.
I was going to say, we have parts we could fill the bed front to back of just this era of trucks.
What bed?
Yes, what bed?
Maybe a new bed.
Or let's just say the space that's there. We
Okay.
could fill that.
Okay. Just let stuff trickle down the highway on the way home.
I might even throw in a tie down. You never know.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I'm not the best at backing trailers up, but Garrett's pretty excellent at putting this thing in really tight spaces. So yeah, don't hit that. Well, he twisted my arm really, really hard. Well, he really didn't. So I fell for it, and truck number 5 is now on the trailer, and Harold's got some more parts that we need to go check out, which we don't need to go check out at all. So
Well, sure he does.
yeah, we really
do it anyway.
we're gonna do it anyway, no matter what we probably should do. Thanks, Harold.
Thank you.
Well,
Ready?
yeah, let's do it. I stepped on the brakes real hard. Real hard. Are you alive? It's hot. There's no windshield. Alrighty, well, we got her unloaded and didn't, injure ourselves, so that's good. It's sitting out here in my buddy Matt's property. He's got a little truck farm, and I seem to be the only one that has trucks on his farm, so I guess that's good. But got the windows rolled up because it doesn't matter since there's no windshield, but this is its future home for a little while. Ouch. All right, so I pulled the truck back out. I forgot to give you guys kind of a full walk around, show you this old 71 C10 now that I'm not in a hurry and now that I've got the rose-colored glasses off. But Garrett and I spent quite a bit of time looking this one over, and I'll kind of show you why I wanted to buy it. So again, this is a 1971 Chevy C10 long bed, and this was a pretty base model truck, 6-cylinder, 4 on the floor. It was medium olive green with black interior. And this one came with factory leaf springs. Now in 67 to 72, all of the C10s or the Chevys would have came with coil springs unless someone ordered them or a dealer would have ordered them with leafs. And all 67 to 72 GMC 1500s would have came with leaf springs unless somebody ordered them with coils. Now one of the main reasons I bought this truck, it's a 71, so it gave me the 5-lug disc brakes up front. But this patina is really spectacular. Now this thing has been resprayed, but it doesn't look like they primed it. So I think with some of my soap-filled SOS pads, I can get the majority of this respray off of there. But this thing is just very, very straight with just pretty minimal rust. I mean, a little bit on the bottoms of the doors and a little bit on the cab corners. The floors are not grand. But look how straight these bedsides are. I mean, it's decent. It's got the old dealer bumper on it. I do need a new wood floor, or not new. I do have a original short bed wood floor. So if we decide to cut this down, I really don't have to spend a whole lot of money. But again, it's really pretty dang straight, both sides. If we look at the inside, okay, if we look at the inside, again, it's got the 1972 doors because it's got the hole there, but it doesn't have the 72 door internals because they don't stick tremendously far out, because in 72 they would have had the plastic door panels. which is pretty cool. I know they're factory doors because the VIN sticker is on the driver's side, but really, there's no rust up in this dash. I got a sweet pair of free vice grips, it looks like there. I got the hood hinges. The floors, I'm sure they're not gonna be great, but it does have the factory seat, which is good. You probably have to recover that, obviously. But a lot of the stuff in here is pretty decent. So, I don't know. It's a good starter. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. It's just a good deal, so I had to snag this one up. Now this one does have an auto column, but it was a factory 4-speed on the floor, so it does still have the clutch pedal assembly, which we'll just pull that pedal out and call it good enough. But again, just a little bit of rust up on that roof line. Nothing I can't hide with a sun visor, but super cool. Another thing, 1971, if you guys don't know, this little protrusion up here on the roof line, that is a 1971 cab only. No other years of these trucks had that. So, you know, just a little nerd info. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I think this could be a pretty sweet old patina truck, you know, just cut it down to be a short bed. I could do a flip kit on the backside to get that rear drop, because man, leaf springs are expensive to lower compared to coil springs. I've already got drop spindles or 3-inch springs I could put in the front of this thing. Again, I've got the wood floor that we could utilize if we cut it. Just, you know, hoarding parts is not a bad thing when you can go through and buy a truck like this and use a bunch of them for that. But I am gonna need a olive green tailgate. So if any of you guys out there have one that's got some pretty decent patina that's not just completely rusted away, you know, holler at me, you know, send me an email, hit me up on FaceBase or InstaSnap. And if you don't want $6,000 either, I may be interested, but you guys let me know. It's a blank canvas. What do you guys think I should do with this old girl or guy? You know, the oldest kiddo, she gets to name all these, so we'll see what she comes up with this 71 C10 long bed. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, and a big shout out to Harold for selling me this beautiful 1971 Chevy C10 long bed, or maybe I should actually cuss him out because I didn't need it, but you know, it was just too good of a deal. Also a big shout out to Garrett for going through and helping me snag these old trucks up. I couldn't do any of this cool stuff without him. You know, he lets me use his trailer and his time, and we just have a lot of fun doing this. And also to my buddy Matt, you know, he's got all this acreage out here and he's letting me overwhelm it with my own little C10 truck farm out here. So this could definitely get out of control. Well, if you guys haven't, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys want to see out of this truck. You know, it's like I said, a blank canvas. I think we can do some really cool things with that. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and I'll probably do none of that because it's gonna sit here for probably 3 to 5 years and just have rats poop in it. But you know, I just pick up one truck and move it from one field to the next and have a lot of pipe dreams and get none of them done. Well, I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.